In this video, I'll be showing you guys some things that you don't want to miss out on from the event. This event week did add the new DLC content. For example, we did have them 3 new aircrafts, alongside a new car, and of course the Mackenzie Field hangar. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. To begin with, this event will be refreshing on the 12th of March. That will be the last day of this event, with the new event week being available on the 13th. The first big thing that we got from this event was the weekly challenge, and there is actually a huge downside with this weekly challenge. It was to complete the Titan job from the Oscar Guzman Flies Again missions. You need to do this as a leader to receive the $100,000 bonus. The downside to this is that you will need to purchase the Mackenzie Field hangar, which already costs around $1.4, nearly $1.5 million. The only real positive thing about this is the missions from this hangar are replayable, and if you guys play on hard difficulty, you can make $800,000 every time you play it. I have played these missions a good few times now, and honestly I would say it is worth doing and purchasing the Mackenzie Field hangar. Just remember, you can also store some of your additional aircrafts. I believe if you guys have them in storage from your original hangar, you will then be able to pull them out at the Mackenzie Field hangar, which in my opinion at least makes it pretty worthwhile. For bonus money in this event, we only had one thing, and it was double money and RP on the Sumo Remix Adversary mode. If you guys have not played this yet, I would definitely recommend giving it one go. Typically adversary modes, when they have a bonus, are usually really good, especially if you guys play with a ton of players. You should be able to make a really nice payout. Arguably one of the best things from this event will be over on the discounts. So we had a 40% off the HSW conversions for GTA Plus members in the Vinewood Club Garage Vehicle Workshop. We also had this 40% off the B11 Strike Force, the Howard NX25, the Tula, the Molotok, and the Seabreeze. And a 40% discount is honestly really huge, especially with this 40% off these aircrafts. A lot of aircrafts are pretty expensive, especially the B11 Strike Force. Along with these 40% discounts, we also had our 30% off. We had this on the Smuggler hangar properties, which also includes their upgrades and modifications. This will just be the original hangars and not the Mackenzie Airfield, and I would definitely say that this is very worthwhile. The original hangars do have that business tied to them, which will be an active sort of money method where you guys have to collect some different cargo. It is really similar to the CEO crates, and it can make you a really nice amount of cash. Underneath this, we have a 30% off the HSW conversions, so even if you guys do not have that GTA Plus membership, you can still get this discount, which I think is really nice. And then in terms of vehicles, I definitely think that the Pegasi Zentorno is a really nice option. The Zentorno is also one of the vehicles that has the missile lock-on jammers at the agency if you guys apply that. And to wrap up these discounts, we have our gun van primary discounts. We had a 40% off the El Strickler military rifle, which will be free for GTA Plus members, and then a 40% off for GTA Plus members on the railgun. I honestly think both of these weapons are really useful, specifically the railgun, so if you guys have that GTA Plus membership, I would definitely recommend going to the gun van and trying to get the railgun. But this event week, we also had the new FIB Priority File, which was the Project Breakaway file. Out of all of these FIB files, I definitely think that this is probably my third or second best. I think the challenges are really easy to complete, and it honestly does not take too long to set up. So if you guys have got the Daniel Bros Garment Factory, definitely complete this before the new event. I would also suggest doing the same thing at the Salvage Yard. In this event, you guys could find the Ocelot Virtue, the Troppus Rally, and the Vapid Hustler. The only problem with Salvage Yard robberies is that they do take a long time to set up. You will have them sort of free mode setup missions, and you will also have the main 2 setup missions, which can be quite annoying sometimes, but I would still recommend doing these things. And if you guys manage to do all 3 of them before the new event, you can roughly make just over or just under $1 million. Inside the casino, you could find the Truffade Z-Type. I think this is a great thing to have on the Lucky Wheel. Obviously, this is one of the oldest vehicles in GTA Online, but it is still surprisingly really fast. It also looks just super unique, so if you guys like this and want to get it for free, try and win it by spinning the Lucky Wheel. Next, we have the LS Car Meet Prize Ride. This was the Yosemite 1500. Honestly, I think this looks really nice. It does stand out a lot with this livery. At the time of this video going live, you will have just enough time to get this if you want it, because you will need to place top 3 in the LS Car Meet series for 2 days in a row. But even if you guys do not manage to get this vehicle, I would not be too bothered by that. Overall, it is not an essential thing to have. It's just a nice addition to get for free. Over at Simeone's Autoshop, you guys could find all of these vehicles. All of them have been removed in the past, so this will make them pretty rare, and when this event week does refresh, you might not see them again for a while. In terms of the ones that I would pick, I would probably probably go for the Pagasi Vaca and most likely the Serrano. The Vaca is just a really nice looking vehicle and it has been in the game for such a long time, I believe even since launch, all the way back in 2013. I really wish that Rockstar just added a bunch of these older vehicles and put things like the HSW upgrades on them. I think it would be incredibly fun. And just like Simeone's Autoshop, we also have our luxury autos dealership cars. For this event we had two really nice options. We had the Bravado Banshee GTS and the new vehicle called the D5. If you guys play on the next gen consoles or even PC now with the expanded update, you might want to try and get this GTS. Not only does it look really nice at the luxury dealership, but it is also the fastest HSW vehicle that we have. It also handles really nice. So yeah, I would try and get this. I really like the livery of the GTS. I also love how the wheels look as well. And I honestly did consider buying this again and selling my original GTS. Either way, this will be a great option. Even if you guys do not have the HSW upgrades, the GTS is still one of the fastest standard cars. I believe it hits around 138 miles per hour, just beating the Pariah, which is still crazy because the Pariah can really hit these top speeds. At the test track as well, we also had some returning vehicles. So we had the Anis Hellion, the Exemplar, and the Xeon Classic. Now compared to Simeone's Autoshop with their returning vehicles, I think these ones are not as good. But luckily enough, with Simeone's Autoshop and the LS test track, you can test drive these vehicles and see which ones you prefer the most. There was also a new HSW test ride, which was the Karen Vivanite. Out of all of the HSW vehicles, this is not one of them I would get. It is still quite unique though, and I have tried this out myself, and I still think it is a nice addition. It just adds more depth to the HSW vehicles. I still think that Rockstar should add another bike. I mean, only having one bike, which is the Hakachu Drag, is just so annoying. But then to round out this whole event, we of course have our time trials. We had the new premium race, which was taking off, the standard time trial, which was LSIA 2, and the HSW time trial, which was run alternates to Elysian Island. I always suggest that you guys complete these things. As long as you guys have a fast enough vehicle, depending which ones you guys do, it is essentially just free money every single event. I prefer doing the HSW time trial for that bigger payout. And then of course, if you also have the HSW vehicles, you can complete the HSW time trial and then use that HSW vehicle on the standard time trial to make things so much easier. To give you guys a summary of just everything in this event, I definitely think that the discounts are the best. Obviously we only had one thing with bonus money, which was kind of a letdown, but it does make sense with the new DLC and the missions. And in terms of them missions, which was the Oscar Guzman Flies Again missions, I would actually recommend trying to get the Mackenzie Field hangar just to play through these things. You will be able to make that money back in no time at all. They only have a 1 hour cooldown after completing them, and if ran on hard difficulty, they can make you $800,000 every single time you play it. And even on top of this, they can unlock you guys the trade prices for the Titan 250D and also the Iron Mule. So yeah, in total, what do you guys like most from this event? Make sure that you leave a comment below, and if you guys went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in some way, shape or form, make sure to leave a like. I always appreciate your support, and if you guys are enjoying the content on the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.